Recording in progress. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm John Mulrooney. That's Phil Iazetta. It's 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 10th, 2025. This is the Q News Review and Comedy coming at you. We are your weapons of mass instruction, myself and Phil Iazetta. Yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, and I do not claim to know what's going on per se. I do know that Phil and I watch all of the alternative media stuff, including the Mockingbird media misinformation avalanche, tsunami of nonsense. We watch all of it and we try as best as we can to bring you what we're seeing. That being said, anyone who's watching this, I'm assuming you have some understanding of what Q is and what the alt media community is, because that's the lens through which we see what's going on. As always, every day, overwhelming information is coming out. Phil just called me a short while ago. Phil is a fucking horse in a fire. So apparently
Today was
yesterday, I
different.
can't
Today
hear
was
you.
different though. Today was different. Come on, you got to give me a little credit. I was off. I was just for a couple minutes. No?
No, no credit. You're a lunatic, Phil. I love you for listen, but you're a lunatic. Your dogs took the dump in your room and you have some weird hypersensitive smell and you couldn't even be at home for your own dogs and you had to run out. That's okay. It is what it is. Phil called me on the fly with the windows open on his car because he was getting sick, telling me about all this stuff that was going on. So apparently, just this morning, our 45-47 decided to do away with the penny.
Uh, Unbelievable.
I don't know what that means. Obviously, he's making an attempt to do away with physical currency. Would you say?
No, he's just trying to get rid of waste. He said even if it's one penny at a time. I sent you the tweet. He said it
Interesting.
costs over 2 cents to make each penny. I'll try to grab the
I
tweet.
saw what it cost to make coins. It was ridiculous. It was like 7 cents to make a penny, 30 cents to make a nickel. It was some ridiculous amount, and they're not even precious metals. Nickel isn't nickel. Copper isn't all copper, from what I understand.
It's
Right?
well, and this is something that's weird. Like a lot of people don't even realize this. Like there used to be silver in the money up until 1964. That's when the government changed everything over. The quarter used to be 90% silver. All of the currency basically was 90% silver, which was great because if you still held on to the stuff, like you know how your grandparents used to give you a quarter here, a quarter there, if you held on to it somewhere in a shoebox, each of them are worth like $2 or $3 each now. It's kind of cool. But now what Trump did, they started calling them clad coins after 1964 because they were made from just a bunch of different metals. But basically the penny was the wheat penny now is what 95% copper, 5% zinc, and that changed as well in the 1960s or 70s. So
Wheat pennies have little wreaths of wheat on them. For anyone who doesn't know what that is,
right, and those were like the 1940s, I think. John, you would know better
wheat
than I.
stalks.
Right.
Yeah. And
But
the steel. How about the steel pennies? Those are a collector's item too. The
I
steel
think
ones.
that was during the war, right? For one
Yeah,
year.
I believe it was during the 40s, World War II. They made steel pennies.
So
Again,
John is
collected.
actually the one who got me into all the silver and coinage and stuff. They call it junk silver or 90% silver. That's a better way of calling it. But what Trump said, he tweeted it out. He was just like, look, this is going to cost us more money. And if it's even going to be pennies that it saves us, it's worth it. Trim the fat. So no more
Okay.
pennies, no more new pennies are going to be produced by the Treasury,
Interesting.
which means these old pennies hold on to because in like 10, 20 years, you know what these are going to be worth?
I'm assuming that's a rhetorical question.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not asking you. Like, go ahead.
In my car, it's interesting that you should say that because in my car right now is a jar that weighs about 20 pounds of change that takes me a couple of months to fill up. That I was going to that Coin Mart thing.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do. I'm going to take out the pennies and the rest of it's gonna go in.
I would just hold on to all
Yeah.
the change because I think
Yeah.
really, if you look at our coinage, and that's something people don't do, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I love this country so freaking much sometimes. If you look at our money, it's the most beautiful coinage anywhere. You look at our quarters and our quarter series and the history of the United States There's Washington crossing the Delaware. Every state has a quarter with some kind of cool thing about that state. I mean, so much goes into our money, and people take it for granted. The U.S. Mint is great, in my opinion.
This new scam as you check out is the one that really bothers me, where they go, would you like to round up and donate to a charity?
No, I want my
What
change.
yeah, no, I want my change, and I'll donate to who I want to donate. But I'm
Right.
sure how many people go, oh yeah, that sounds nice. You don't know what charity is, and we realize now, especially with USAID, they're not getting, those people aren't getting anything. All of the grifters and scumbags are getting paid off. I
I
don't
have
want to
a,
spend too much
I have a
time
question
on
for you,
this.
John. I have a question for you. I just sent
Go
you
ahead.
something over in the chat right now. Can you
Okay.
open that up and look at it
Yep.
and tell me what you think it means?
All right. Let's see. Stand by one. Whoops. What the heck happened over here? Chat. There we go. Where'd you go?
Right here.
Why is it not? I go to click on. I just clicked on it. Here it is. Chat
Right.
opens up. Okay. Let me just move this out of the way then. See what this. Okay. This
Yeah.
is that Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is an old. This is an old clip.
Yeah, but if you look at who posted it and when it was posted, it's kind of
Oh, who
My
posted
mom
this?
just got
Scamino?
back at it, actually.
still Donald Trump.
She says it's the best.
Oh, okay. Get your popcorn. Okay.
I'll be in Washington, D.C., hopefully in the Oval Office. I'll send for popcorn. Okay?
Appreciate it.
Okay. What's he trying to say here with this?
Last night at the game during halftime, the game over thing. Do you want to pull that up?
Yeah, it's interesting you bring that up because I just my brother just sent me that thing. Hold on, stand by one. He just sent me a Super Bowl symbolism. He sent me this. Check this out. Hold on. Let me get to this. Can you see this?
Yep.
All right, hold on.
I've seen this one as well.
Yeah?
Here we go.
Yesterday.
All right, off the bat, it says start here and then it's pointing an arrow. And then you had gaming controls, X, square, triangle, and circle. And there was a counter in the background that was jumping around random number. That went fastly from 0 to 100, and then you had the start here. Now it became very patriotic. As you see, there's the flag. But there was one thing. In the streets, everybody was laying down at one point except for these people right here. And the colors are blue and black with some white, but the ones who survived are all white shirts. And you even have on the street lights, white shirt. But quickly you saw everybody got back together and was in sync with one another. And if you noticed on the play buttons, they were all black and everybody else was in color and in sync. And then it finished with game over. So tell me what your thoughts. Take care. God bless.
I have no clue. Do you?
Yeah, but there's a Q post with it. I sent it to you. Check your email.
Oh, there is. Okay,
Yep.
stand by. Stand by one. Stand by one. Let's see. Which one is it? Game over?
Yeah, that'd be the one.
And there's a Q post that goes along with it. Okay. The messaging couldn't be more. Oh, this is from News Treason, our boy. Okay. Kendrick Lamar performs a song at the halftime show that openly calls out pedophilia in the entertainment industry. The show happens on a stage set up to look like a video game controller and ends with lights in the crowd that read game over. Who controls the game now? The White House, Team Good, and the game is most certainly over. Nothing can stop what is coming. Oh, wow, look at this. It is a game controller. I don't do games per se, but wow, game over. Holy shit, this is fascinating.
Right.
Hold on. President's Day, so including it's a federal holiday that honors the United States, including George Washington. Game over. Wow. Very interesting. Let's see what this one. Game over. Controllers. To be blunt, game over. Yeah, I've seen this one from these guys. They're really good. News Treason and Mike King. Those guys are on their game. If you feel so inclined and you're watching this, go to Rumble and put in News Treason. It's got a green check mark next to it. And just about everything that guy puts out is excellent. So
Yeah, that one to me really kind of, when you look at the corresponding Q post, it kind of just spells it out for you. And, that's a pretty big coincidence.
the other thing that came out yesterday, which I found fascinating, was and Laura from Laura's View was the first one to hit me to this. Apparently, the guy who is Big Balls.
Yeah.
That's his. That's his. I don't know, what do they call it? A code name? That's his front name. What do they call it? It's a pseudonym. He's the whiz kid that everybody's talking about. There's got to be more than one of these guys. There's got to be dozens, if not hundreds of them doing all of this stuff. But anyway, a story came out yesterday. It was on X. It was on Instagram. And it's allegedly the story. I'm going to pull it up in a second. It's the story in like a comic book fashion of what happened with the taking down of USAID and the taking down of what's going to be the Treasury Department and the Pentagon. And I didn't know this. First of all, I didn't know how bad USAID was. And it had nothing to do with aid, United States Agency for International Development. It's not aid at all.
No.
A couple of things
It's
in
a
there,
slush
according to
fund,
Trump.
Yeah.
Right. A couple of things in there. What are you drinking? A little scotch? What do you got going on? A little,
Oh.
little burgundy?
Go.
And the Pentagon is 10 times the amount of money USAID is.
Yeah.
And they never passed an audit. Oh my God. I mean, I've never been into politics. I've never paid attention to what DC does because I just always knew growing up they were dirty, and it was just something we had to deal with. It was like the criminal cousin you just had to invite to Thanksgiving dinner, But that being said, let me get back over here. What is that? Your dogs?
Yeah, she walked in. Right, she's sitting right under the desk. Oh man.
All right.
I'll be right back. Just keep going. Keep going. Come on.
All right. Let me pull up. What does this say? The hood, please, John. White hat. Play this stuff. Phil. Phil. Put that on pause. Oh my God.
Oh man, she's got the whole house to sit in. She got to sit right under me. Ooh,
All right, you done? You ready to go
I
now?
gotta bathe that dog. Oh, if she comes over here, I'm gonna kill her. There's a pool. Why can't she just fall in?
Did she come in and take a dump in your
No, I think
in
she's
your
got
room?
shit on her. I didn't have time.
Ah!
It's I'm done. It's terrible. She got the
Oh
big.
my.
Oh, John, you don't understand. I had dogs because I thought kids would be more trouble. Kids don't shit on themselves like that and wipe it all over.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They do? Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna have dogs soon either.
Yeah.
My wife's Filipino, so maybe she'll take care of everything for me for dinner tonight. I sent you something in the chat. If you look at what I just sent you, this is a guy, Sam Tripoli. And
All right, stand by. Hold on. I want to open up. No, that's not it. Hold on. What is it? All right, let's go to the thing you sent me in the chat. What did you send me in the
because
chat?
it kind of goes. Are you familiar with Sam Tripoli, West Coast comic? Really funny guy. He's friends with Rogan and all those guys.
No.
He's part of that Death Squad, Joey Diaz, all those guys.
Okay.
Sam,
Is this the thing you're talking about? Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant was okay.
Yeah, Sam has been doing this tinfoil hat podcast for years, and I mean
Okay.
years. And this is before I was hip to a lot of the stuff I am, and it's about a 2-minute video. It's
Okay.
really deep. It's about Kobe Bryant because what Kobe Bryant was looking into. Well, just play it and you'll see what I mean. I think
Okay.
Sam really hits on something.
All right. Stand
It
by.
goes
one.
exactly with what we're talking about with all of this deep state crap and the white hats.
Let's see.
Man, dog shit really smells bad. It's a bad smell. I'm imagining that's what Maxine Waters' feet smell like.
Phil, you can't speak over the video.
Oh, I'm not seeing it. You didn't put it on the share. That's why.
I did put it. Okay. Yeah, I did put it on the share. Hold on. Stand by one. Um, I did put it on the share. Here we go.
Oh, now you do. Hey, see, maybe it's not me all the time.
Oh, okay, retard.
Yeah, for crying out
Why
loud.
don't you go in the yard and throw up from your dog shit? All right, can you see it now?
Now I can see it.
Not just because they were taking his nickname, the Black Mamba.
Stop from the beginning.
Pharmaceutical out of Amityville, New York here. All three pharmaceutical companies was being sued by Kobe Bryant, not just because they were taking his nickname, the Black Mamba. This is deep. This is deeper than Hollywood. This is, oh my God. So in other words, these three pharmaceutical companies, the ANSY Corporation, capital INSYS Therapeutics, owns the Acorn Incorporation, capital AKORN, that owns High-Tech Pharmaceuticals. Kobe was set to go to trial the following Wednesday. It had he lived. Why? He was suing them, not because of his nickname. He was suing them because he found out, brothers, that these three pharmaceutical companies, NSAID, Acorn, and High-Tech, was lacing their diet pills with opioid substances. Kobe was going to expose this.
Oh my.
So
Okay.
These three pharmaceutical companies are under the umbrella of this global pharmaceutical conglomerate out of Basel, Switzerland, the Novartis Corporation, capital Novartis. They have a website, Basel, Switzerland. They operate through the Novartis Group. They have over 2,000 subsidiary pharmaceutical companies under them. 3 of them was being sued by Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
So hold on. So so
this
does
is deep.
Kobe Bryant's partner a part of the company that was getting sued?
Yes.
Oh my
Jeff
God.
Steinbold.
Wow. Wow. These people are so fucking evil.
And if you remember, what was the one thing that Trump really beat into us about Big Pharma during COVID?
Oh, the options of the therapeutics that were reasonable
Pennies on the
price,
dollar. Right.
pennies on the dollar. I was able to get hydroxychloroquine and
20 cents.
ivermectin.
Yeah.
Nothing, a couple of bucks, 20, 30 of them out of Mexico.
I'm
Granted,
telling you, man.
they were mostly made out of cornmeal, but that doesn't matter. They still work.
You're here.
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah. No, so I mean
all right.
that's just a lot of the stuff, and the whole thing with the Lady Gaga thing wearing the white hat with the game over, and this pharmaceutical stuff coming out, and then what about the governor of Pennsylvania? I mean, how big is that?
Let's go. Yeah, that's another one. Shapiro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
one.
Dude, he might be involved in this assassination attempt in
Kind of seems
Pennsylvania.
like it if a whistleblower is coming out.
Totally makes sense. Let's take a look at this. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, I can.
All right, stand by one. Let me do I expand? It's this one. Let's see. Federal whistleblower filed a criminal complaint on Feb 7, alleging Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro's involvement in an assassination attempt on former President Donald, now current. It also alleges that Chris Wray conspired with Biden administration to hide the reports. Butler County DA's office is currently investigating these allegations. No arrests or official charges against Shapiro's have been confirmed by official sources. Wow. And who is this? Josh Dunlap, if anybody wants to go look this up. I'm not going to read all of this, but wow. That would totally make sense. That whole day was so fugazi. There was images, there was video of the guy running back and forth on the roof. The FBI or whoever it was hosed down the crime scene within hours. body is burned without a real autopsy. There's images, video of a guy driving away for a high rate of speed from the water tower, the highest vantage point around there.
He was in a
the
BlackRock
whole
commercial.
They were both in BlackRock commercials. The whole thing was so sketchy. I don't know if we'll ever get to the bottom of that. What's the next one you want to go to?
I think there was another Shapiro one. Oh no, actually, go to the White Hat one I sent you.
White Hat one. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Eagles won because we were under the Republic. Ah, okay. Philadelphia is where the Declaration of Independence was signed, 1776. Oh, I didn't know it was part of the U.S. Capitol, 1790 to 1800.
Before
President Trump.
DC.
What's that?
Before DC.
Before DC. Well, New York at one time was the capital
Before
of
Philadelphia.
yeah. President Trump, first sitting president to attend a Super Bowl. Lady Gaga, 2.0 Amy Winehouse. Is that what they're trying to say? That's an Amy Winehouse?
I don't know about that one.
No, that Lady Gaga, I'm more inclined to believe that's a dude than anything else.
I don't know. It kind of looks like that Villachez guy from Fantasy Island.
Ha! They're playing, boss. They're playing. There was a message to the deep state after the halftime show, Game Over. That was definitely a message. Now, here's something interesting. Somebody said that whenever he appears in public without Melania, it's a body double. I don't know if that's true. Game Over. That's pretty. News, Trees, and Channel. Lady Gaga wearing a white hat. Okay. She looks like a witch in this one, doesn't she?
Oh yeah. A dude.
He's right about Ivan. Who's this on his right-hand side?
Laura Bush?
Laura Crazy Eyes Bush? No.
I don't know who that is. I can't even tell.
Dude, how great was it that
He got cheered the way he did.
No, he got cheered and Taylor Swift got booed. That was awesome.
I sent you something on that too.
Okay, yeah, they switched the video. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Did you see the thing that did you see that during the Super Bowl somebody had already edited the video to make it look as if they were booing Trump?
No.
And cheering her? They took the video and all they did was splice the audio one under another. So the boos came when they cut to Trump and the cheers came when they came to her. They already had it up on YouTube. Somebody cut it backward. Yeah. All right. So we're going back to, you got another one here? What do you got? Which one?
The Hood is a
Drake
great
Pedo, Trump. What's that?
The Hood one is fantastic.
Which one?
No, the Hood, if you go up one more a little bit. There you go.
The Hood, gotcha. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I saw this.
Park here in Far, Texas. We're literally in the hood. Like, this is the hood. You know Cypress, you know Wright, you know Egley. You're in the hood here. So, it's currently 1:38 in the morning, but we're driving and we saw some. Damn. Look at what's in the hood.
Wow. It's good artwork, too.
We the people. You like that? How do you feel about that?
That's clean.
That's clean? That's your boy?
Making change in the community.
Dude, his...
Nah, too much of a Clinton nose.
Che trompas. Ooh!
Yeah, this was a little cartoonish, but...
We even got his homeboy Elon over here. We got a little Tesla.
Yeah, that looks a little bit like a snake.
Do you know, but let's be real. Look at, like, this is crazy. Look at the detail on this.
Yeah, really good detail.
His eye, like, the camera does not do justice.
That's great work.
Yeah, good job. Can you believe it? Imagine 5 years ago.
The artist, Bangers.1. Only here in the Valley, dude. This is some Valley
I
Hollywood.
don't remember.
Guys,
any
we're
other
over here at the
president
Victor
getting that
Garcia Park
happen-
here in
like,
Far,
having that
Texas.
happen to.
Say that again?
I don't remember any other presidents that they did that about. Republican presidents. I mean, Reagan. I don't remember graffiti for Reagan. Do you?
I don't. Not like that. No, certainly not like that.
That's a mural.
So I sent these. Check these out. These are these are the links I sent
Yeah,
to you
you're
about.
not very good at sending emails.
I sent you this.
I did
The
not
burning.
see that.
Okay, well, check your email.
Is that an oil rig?
It's Yeah, I don't know if it's a real picture. I don't know what it is. That's the name of this guy's platform, the burning platform. Inside the Revolution Rewiring American Power. Now, this whole thing was done,
Was on
like I said,
Twitter, yeah. Big
it was
balls.
it was on Twitter, it was on a bunch of platforms at this one. So, but it goes through the story of what happened on at 2 a.m. on actually 12:01 a.m. It started apparently on January 21st, and I was talking to my brother about that, why the timing of 1 minute after midnight on the next day, and he said probably for legal reasons, I'm sure, but you should go. Anybody who's listening to this who wants to know the full story, you should go read this. It's a step by step of what went on behind the scenes as they hacked into the servers for USAID. Here, while career bureaucrats prepared orientation packets and welcome memos, Doge's team was already deep inside the payment systems. No committees, no approvals, no red tape, just four coders with unprecedented access and algorithms ready to run. This is a quote. The beautiful thing about payment systems, noted a transition official watching the screens, is that they don't lie. You can spin policy all day long, but the money leaves a trail. So it's a really great step by step, blow by blow, in a kind of a compelling uh, Tom Clancy novel kind of a way. You know, I love the graphics. It was also on X, and someone called EKO Echo. I don't know who that is, but it was this. It was exactly this what we're looking at here. This platform, I don't know. I believe. Oh, here it is. Guest post by Echo. This is the guy.
Echo.
Override Echo inside the Revolution Rewire America. Okay. So if you want to know what has and is going on, this is a great thing to read through. I love this. Pull this thread, a senior official warned, watching pattern emerge across Doge's screens, and the whole sweater unravels. So dig this. This is kind of interesting. I asked AI over the weekend if the word Doge has been used elsewhere for anything. And apparently Doge was the name given to certain elected officials in Venetia for a couple of hundred years. It was the 6th through the 12th centuries. They were elected officials, but it was a one-time election. You were elected for life. And they had plenary power to do whatever they wanted for the rest of their life, given to them by the people. And they were called the Doge.
Wow. See, there's everything means something. It's very
It
strange.
all has meaning. Yeah, it's not just a catchy acronym. They just figured out what to do with it.
Last two things, because we have about 2 minutes left. So we have the Kanye
No,
thing.
mine says 10. What do you okay, well, all right, no worries. Okay. Go ahead. What Kanye, what about it?
Hit that one. You'll find that one interesting. Something's going
Oh,
on
okay.
with him.
Yeah, he's acting. Where's the Kanye one?
In the chat.
Oh, in the chat. Okay, stand by. Last one, right?
It's actually the one right above it.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Oh, that was the game over one. All right.
We'll do that one right after because that one's good too.
All right. Kanye West. What is he getting? Kanye West spent millions on this bizarre Super Bowl ad promoting Yeezy. What the hell is Yeezy? Is that his
Fashion line.
Oh God. Then scrubbed his entire site, leaving only one product available. Fuck is this? What is this doing? Oh my God. What is this? And what is this look here? What is he trying to what oh my
He's
God.
doing.
What's that?
He's got something out for Jewish people lately. He tweeted he was a Nazi the other day.
I saw that, yeah.
I mean, that thread is hilarious if you want to go through it. I mean, if you just look at it just from a comedy perspective, just as someone just losing their shit in one tweet like segment, it just goes off. He's like, we love you, Puffy, and Puffy tweets back, thank you, and then like,
Oh, I saw that. And then he
tweet
goes,
right
I'm a
after, he's
Nazi.
like, I'm a Nazi. Then you see Puffy delete the tweet that says thank you.
I know he tweeted something, free Puffy or something, and they went, thank you, we appreciate it. Then he tweets something Nazi. Let that be a lesbian to you.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
Lord.
It's hilarious. So the last one I sent you in the chat Just again reiterates everything we were talking about before and everything that you were saying before. It's
Superb
interesting.
owl. This is true. It's always been the cabal's biggest day of the year. Trafficking in the host city was always off the charts. Think about it. New Orleans, only city that's below sea level. Watch the water. They would hold halftime rituals in front of the largest viewed event of the year. And that's go back and watch some of the halftime shows. They are without a doubt satanic rituals. If you don't see it, go find someone that can decode it for you. This year was different. It was the MAGA Bowl. Trump walked into the heart of the darkness and took it over. He was cheered. Swift was booed. That was beautiful. And did you see her mouth? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on, you stupid. Your
Napoleon.
days, your
It was Napoleon's Waterloo.
Yeah. Christian singers sang the America the Beautiful. Halftime show had pro-American comms with a song calling out pedos. God, I love it. In the end, they were told that the ball in their own house that the game was over. Take the win. The other thing is, don't be fooled by Brad Pitt and Harrison Ford coming out and doing yay pro-American commercials. Cabal scumbags don't fall for it. With Matt Damon, another one, Cabal scumbag, suddenly acting like they're all apple pie, Chevrolet, hot dogs, Chevrolet, apple pie, and something or other.
But even that ad with Ben Affleck, it
Ben
meant
Affleck.
something, right? Matt Damon, the David Beckham, it had meaning. The two Davids. I mean, if you look at what all of the stuff that was there was so much there. Ford doing a Jeep commercial, basically whoring himself out because now all of a sudden he's pro-American. When 2 months ago he was saying, "Hey, Tampon Tim, Kamala, come on, they're actors, John." We were watching them act. And you know how I know we're on the right timeline? Cool Whip had the best commercial of the Super Bowl. When was the last time you heard of Cool Whip?
I didn't see it. No, I didn't.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Stand by one.
and how can you not love Cool Whip?
Let's see. Cool Whip commercial. All right, here we go. Cool Whip commercial Super Bowl. Let's see. All right. Was this it? Dunkings? Was it the Dunkings or was it Coffee Mill?
I
5
can't
days
see
ago.
that
This was
small.
17. Oh, hold on. A Super Bowl. Let's try this one.
Welcome to Java Jam, Battle of the Coffee Brand Bands.
This ain't the Dunkings. Where the hell are Matt and Tom?
Forget them suckers. Matt Damon and Tom Brady don't have the heart of a champion. We got a new squad, Dunkings sequel. Affleck and Belichick. Dunkings! A little more spirit on the, on the charge next time. All right.
Chad,
We got a fourth Dunking, too, coming.
did you see Belichick's tomato?
That's I know.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man.
Is that coffee? What are you doing in there?
I'm just trying to find the character.
We got to battle the barista buds.
I'm all in for Duncan.
You should have paid for Matt.
I told you that.
Dunking! About to get roasted!
Like a dark seasonal roast with coriander and slight balsamic drizzle.
Sounds like what's in my garbage disposal.
See you, coach. How much to wait a half hour to get my name spelled wrong on the cup?
Nobody wants a goat milk double half calf soy milk cap. You could just brew it. It's beans and water.
Oh, damn. Listen, Dunkin's for all of yous. America runs on Dunkin'.
No, that wasn't the one, right? Cool Whip. Let's see. No, that's Cool Whip commercial. Where the hell is it? Coffee Mate? No.
There we go.
Cool Whip. Huh? Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm pulling up.
Full ad highlights. Whip it out. Cure. No, that's 2021. Let me see what this one is. Hold on. Oh, is it? No, Coffee Mate. Was it Cool Whip or this stuff?
Cool Whip, that's Coffee Mate.
I know, but it's not. I don't know. It's not pulling up.
I'll tell you what. We'll leave it a cliffhanger.
Okay. All right. Phil and I are going to be doing something kind of interesting this afternoon. I had a friend of mine call me up. She lives in LA. She's still sunk in the insanity of West Coast delusion, and she called me out of the blue. She's extreme left leaning. She called me out of the blue and said, "I truly just want to know." She said, "I see what you post and how strong your opinions are about what all this stuff." She said, I truly just want to know why you think and see what you see. And I said, well, why don't you just come on the show and we'll record it, and for anybody else who might want to have similar questions. So she agreed. I got to give her kudos because it's not going to be an ambush session. She really wants to know, and I'm more than happy to provide whatever information I can and tell her what I found. My brother said to me over the weekend, he said, you never wavered when it came to Trump. I said, you wouldn't have wavered either if you saw what I was looking at. It's not that my belief in him was so strong. The evidence around what he was doing was undeniable. And if anyone takes, some real time and just looks at the evidence, you can't dismiss it. And it's so strong, so compelling. You might say it doesn't exist or you still don't agree, but you can't dismiss the evidence. It's too powerful. So that's that. So we're gonna record that today. And we'll probably throw that up today, but we're gonna wrap this one up for now, and we're gonna have more for you tomorrow.
Yeah, what's going on is it's crazy, and that's why
Every
I'm
day
happy
is
brother's
insane.
coming around.
Oh, he's been around for a while. He just not as deep as we are, but he still says, he goes, John, because you're right about a lot of things. He goes, I don't agree with everything. He goes, but I said, you'll see. As he used to say to me, every now and then everybody comes around to my way of thinking. All right. I'm John Mulrooney. That's Phil Iazetta. We are your weapons of mass instruction on the Q News and Comedy Review. Coming at you. We'll see you tomorrow.